So what is going on with Project 66? It's been a minute since I last did one. I've got like four ready to go that my editor can edit and post, but I'm just not telling him to. And the reason behind that is I'm like, what am I even doing anymore? And what I mean by that is, one, I didn't even set a clear goal. I had people watch this video a few weeks back, or what, intro to Project Six, and they were still like, "What is it?" I don't know what it is, and I don't even know, to be honest. It's me kind of setting clearer boundaries. It's me talking about how I need to go to bed at 11 p.m. and how I need to spend more time with my friends and how I need to work less and how I need to just live a more balanced life. But I don't want to. I really don't. I don't want to switch off at 11. I don't want to, I can't lie. Some days I would rather work instead of seeing my friends. And that's not because I don't like them or they're not my friends. It's just I get so much enjoyment out of doing what I do every single day. And I cannot wait to wake up the next day and do it all over again. And even if that means I've had 5 or 6 hours sleep, I'm happy to do that. And I'm so motivated to do that. I have this. I literally just wrote this on top of, and I posted it on. I've got a like a mood board type thing, vision board. And what this letter says to my mum is, "Hey mum, the date today, which is July 16th, 2025. I'm going to give this to her on Christmas Day, and it's going to say you don't have to work as of next year, as in Christmas next year." And look, financially, that is my true goal. That's not just why I'm doing my coaching business. My coaching business is there to, I guess, help people that would in my particular situation. That's like a particular calling. I'm not doing it exclusively for the money, but it's a large reason as why I am, right? Like at the end of the day, we all do stuff. Money makes the world fucking go around. And my goal in itself is to give back to my mum. And the only way that I feel like I can do that in such huge impact is to retire her and say to her, you never have to work a day in your life ever again. And I do think this is going to be entirely possible at this Christmas, but at the same time, it's risky to tell my mum, hey, you can never work a day in your life again, when, I wouldn't have X number of money saved up to do that. I'd be on that point where every single month I can give her a lump sum, but it's not like, hey, I can give her the lump sum for the next 20-30 years basically, and I'll need that money. So here's my goal, is to give her that and then to retire her as quick as possible, as in 2026. And that is the reason why I don't want to go to bed at 11, and why I don't want to just fucking kick it at the pub with my mates, for example. Even though sometimes I really want to, and I do that. Some days I do go to bed at 11 or 10, and some nights I don't work, and some nights I just watch YouTube. But it's not me. And this is the problem, is congruency between the life you live and the life you want to live is going to lead to a lot of satisfaction or a lot of frustration. And me trying to set parameters that I didn't even want to follow, that I thought I should follow because the internet tells us we should, didn't work for me. And I've tried this multiple times in the past and it doesn't work for me. And so I just need to fucking listen to myself. I need to back me. I need to stop telling me to stop listening to what, the optimal sleep routine is, the optimal morning routine is, and just do the work at times. And just do what I want to do and not listen to anyone else because they're saying it because that's their life and that's what they've found. And maybe they've experimented on 20 people and that's what they found. But those 20 people are not me. We're all so different. And Project 66 came as that point of trying to be a bit more balanced. But I guess I'm not doing that. I don't want to be more balanced. I love working. And I love building the business that I am, and I love supporting the clients, and I love trying to get new clients, and I love growing the business. And that requires a level of effort and work that is abnormal, because in order to be abnormal, you need to do things abnormally, you know? The reason the word extraordinary is there because you have to be extraordinary, right? And this is really what I want to stress is, or not what I want to stress, sorry, but this is what I want to talk about is what happens next. Where do we go now with Project 66? And the short answer is I don't know, right? Maybe I stop documenting Project 66 and potentially I just continue documenting my life, right? Because that's kind of what Project 66 was. If you've watched any of the videos on my Instagram, you will see that basically all I do is I just film my day in the life and I just do a voiceover talking about a topic I want to, or potentially talking about my day in its reality. And that, yeah, isn't at all related to Project 66 anyway. Like that, you know, I'm not giving anyone value in that respect. One video, I've done 4 videos now on this. One video I actually clocked off at 11. Like all the rest I didn't. So yeah, I'll probably still continue, and I want to still continue doing lifestyle content once or twice, probably once a week, or twice a week even, at absolute max. But like, yeah, why? And maybe there doesn't need to be a why. Maybe it doesn't need to be a series. Maybe it's just like, that's my day. And it doesn't need to have a, my teeth are so white, by the way. It doesn't need to have a series. And I love this. YouTube is my personal thought diary. It's my journal. It's my therapy. And I've just come up with the answer, right? Like the answer is just do exactly the same video, document your day, do the same voiceover, talk about the same topics that you were talking about. Just don't start it with Project 66. Just start it with, this is my day, or talking about the topic. So that is it. That is what I'm going to do. That is it. Anyway, the goal here as well is, and the reason, and to be honest, I was just going to end this video, but I need to talk about this too. I haven't uploaded on this channel for 2 weeks. I want to be uploading every single week, at bare minimum. And the reason I haven't was because multiple days I sat in that bed that's behind me, over there, and I scrolled my phone, and I scrolled Instagram, and I scrolled YouTube, and I watched Netflix for sometimes a day or two at a time without doing any actual work. And you're probably like, well, what? He just said he wants to retire his mum. Like, what? Why isn't he working? He just said he's in a grind all the time. And it's because I was building an identity, or trying to build an identity that wasn't congruent with the identity that I wanted to build. You know, again, it was a disconnect between my reality and what I wanted my reality to be. And now that I'm in my reality, like that I want, which is grinding, effort, you know, intensity, pace, challenge, right? I'm happy. I'm so happy, and I'm kind of creating the mindset that this is fine, right? I have so much. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm recording a fucking YouTube video. I have so much time. Right? I was able to just go to the gym and spend 2 and a bit hours there because I have to do a lot of rehab at the moment, and I did a leg session on top of that. I have 4 hours clear in my diary later, and yes, I'm going to absolutely use that time effectively, but I can do anything with that time. I don't have to work tonight. I have so much time, and yes, I may work a lot and I may work long hours, but I have so much time. And it's just continuously reframing and brainwashing yourself almost, and lying to your fucking self at times that you are happy, that you are successful, and you will continue to be that person. I've spoken about it. If you haven't seen the video I've done called Mindset, go watch the video that I did called Mindset. And I talk about this, which is like, you literally create the life that you want. You do. What you say about yourself, how you see yourself, what you talk to yourself about is you. You subconsciously program this individual. You subconsciously create those habits in that person. And that's what I'm doing. I was walking earlier, right? I was walking to the gym earlier, and I was like, God, I've had a hectic morning. I was like, actually, no, I haven't. I've had a really productive morning. Things have gone really well. I've maybe had a bit of challenge, but like, that's absolutely fine. It's helped me grow. I did my morning mindfulness. I journaled. I went for a walk. I'm now going to the gym, and it's 11 a.m. God, what a life. This is fucking amazing. I'm completely grateful for that. And it's how you view this particular situation. My girlfriend yesterday, she scraped her car up. She's probably gonna help. She probably doesn't even watch my YouTube videos. I don't know. But she scraped her car up, and I was like, and she was effing and blind, and she hated her situation, and she was thinking of the worst thing in the world. What her dad was gonna say, da da da. And I was like, well, mate, you didn't fucking die. Do you know what I mean? It's a few $100 in a paint job, right? At worst, they need to replace something. You haven't fucking died, for one. That's the worst thing that could happen. But two, you know, your car can still be driven. You don't even have to replace any fucking parts. Like, literally, this is just a paint job. And it's how you view a situation, man, that literally impacts how you control the rest of the day, right? I had, just for some insight, like I'll try to get people on calls, right? They'll try to jump on a call with me, and I'll see if I can help them and provide them coaching, right? And some people reject that call. And I had that situation just this morning. Someone rejected a call. They were like, hey, I don't want to do it, man. I don't think it's for me. And I got frustrated. But I was like, well, why am I getting frustrated? Like, so what? This person doesn't feel like they need my help. That's good. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's awesome that they don't need my help, right? But I got frustrated at that. And it's how you view any situation that really controls the rest of your day. Because I was frustrated for like a good 10, 15 minutes. So I took myself downstairs. I made a cup of tea, and I just tried to basically just clear my mind of that. And I came upstairs and I focused on a new task, and then I was fine. I haven't actually thought about it until I just thought about it just then. So yeah, wow, there's been a lot in this video, and I'm going to end it now, I promise. But yeah, this is an update on Project 66. Essentially, Project 66 is over, but lifestyle videos are not. See you in the next one.